Hello there, everybody. I'm Luna Soul Oracle. Welcome to the weekly collective message. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this March week is going well for you. I hope you are taking it easy, and if you're going through a rough time, I send you some love. Again, if you like this video, please hit like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and keep up with new uploads. You just click the notification bell. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to keep up with new uploads. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you. You clearly are clicking on this video because you feel aligned to the messages here. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And please comment down below if any of this resonates with you. And yeah, let's not be around the bush. Let's get on with the messages. So let's see what's going on. This is obviously the tarot portion. This is the Lyciers Tarot. And then we have here the Animal Guide Oracle. So we're going to see what's going on energetically for March. For this week of March, I think this is the 14th, I think. I may be wrong. I don't remember. So let's see what's going on this week energetically. What's the energy and vibe for the collective? What's going on for this March? So the first card we have here is the Strength card. So that's the first card for this week, the energy of this week. We have here the Emperor card. Alrighty, I'm getting messages. So let's see what's going on. These messages are obviously for our highest and greatest good. The Ten of Pentacles to help us as a collective to grow and expand and step into our highest good. Let's see, what's the last card? Is the Six of Cups. Okay, looks like we're going through a bit collectively. So let's see what's going on. So the first card we have here is the Strength card. I feel like a lot of us are channeling our deep strength this week. I feel like this week may be a little difficult for some of us in terms of control. It makes a lot of sense. The next card is the Emperor card. So I feel like there may be a sense of like a fight for control this week. I don't know if this is just individually alongside with environmentally or in our environments, but I do feel like this sense of control, like this battle, this tug of war I'm seeing in my mind. And this could be individually where some of you are just tugging, like having this tug of war with maybe your fears and doubts, maybe your past, maybe actual other people who are just projecting onto you. It could be like, I feel like there's just two sides going back and forth. And I feel like you're learning to channel the strength deep within. And this battle is, I personally don't think it's going to be something that is long term. It's going to be very short lived. But this month you may feel like your emotions may be getting the best of you, or your thoughts are getting the best of you. But know you're always in control. That know that you can always call your power back. And funny, I just said that. I'm getting a message that some of you have not called your power back. And this is probably why you're feeling this sense of like overwhelming tug of war with yourself or just your environment. This could be your home life or your work life, or just in general an actual person, because there's some people are acting spicy right now. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of projection from other people who are refusing to heal or acknowledge parts of themselves. So I've been hearing that a lot from people where they're like, they don't understand why other people are mean to them, or why there's this sense of like just projection going on. So it's a very interesting March. Let's just say that. But I do feel like some of you have not called your power back, and you need to. When you call your power back, it's you affirming that your energy is yours and it's not for anyone to take. That's something that's very powerful. It's stepping into this lioness energy, this lion energy, this ram energy, calling back your power. It's kind of getting a sense of control of who you are and knowing what is yours. That's my energy. That's my time. I'm calling it back to me. I'm hearing once some of you do that this week, and this could be in a form of you talking and speaking your truth to somebody who's been taking and taking. This is you expressing yourself, because calling your power back can be expressed in different ways. This could be expressed in different ways. So I feel like some of you may be speaking up and speaking your truth. Some of you are learning to say no to somebody. Some of you are learning to just stop doing something and letting it consume you. Whatever that calling your power back is, it's happening this week. This could be you telling the person what's up, like, hey, I am not tolerating this. And you doing that is one, putting boundaries, but calling your power back as well. And I'm hearing once you do that this week, you're going to feel so re-energized. You're going to feel more powerful. You're going to feel more pep in your step. You're going to feel more in control. So whatever this calling back your power you need to do, maybe just you saying, I call back my energy and power from any person, place, and thing. I call my energy back to me. And also don't forget to say any energy that is not mine, I return back to sender, whoever it is, because you don't want people's energy on you as well. So that's something you can just say right now. Kind of pause the video and say it if you want to, and I promise you, you'll feel the difference. And I think this is going to be a good way for you to kind of step into this week kind of more in control, more at peace, and knowing what's like, knowing yourself, the energy that you're putting out is the way that works for you and for your own highest and greatest good. So let's see what else is going on. We have here the 10 of Pentacles. So some of you could be calling back your power from your family. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you. Maybe there's some family members that are like very controlling or like things done a certain way. This does not have to be exactly family. It could be people who are like family to you or feel like family to you that are kind of calling that energy away from you. I'm hearing some of you may be giving too much time and energy to people you don't need to, or some of you also, another way to kind of call back your energy and power is kind of stepping into an environment of love and peace. This is the opposite kind of message for some of you. Some of you have been inside too much that you need to get out there. And when you're out there kind of hanging out with the people you love and stepping into that beautiful energy, obviously these are people that align with you and your highest good, you're going to get that energy back. I think it's kind of like saying it's okay to be around people you love. It's okay to be around people that love you. I think also that could be another thing as well, because sometimes for some of you, again, this is the opposite message for some of you have been inside too long and your mind can tend to play tricks on you. You need to be around people that kind of bring balance into your life. Sometimes when we get inside, we can isolate ourselves a little too much. And that's when the mind wanders and kind of goes into weird ways. And sometimes going outside and being around the people you love and just being in an environment of compassion and love and just good energy really can rejuvenate you. So some of you need to get out and some of you need to call your energy back. So whichever that aligns for you this week, just whatever hits your heart space, that's for you. So some of you need to go hang out with some friends, call a friend up, maybe hang out for a little bit. It doesn't have to be for long. I get it. Some of you are hermits. You want to go back into your little caves, and that's totally fine. Trust me. I'm like a hissing cat. I like to come back. I go outside. I say, all right, the sun, I appreciate you. I love you. Let me go back inside 2 hours later. That's it. I'm good. Whatever works for you. But Spirit's saying some of you need to get out and about and be around good people. And I think that's going to lift your spirits up as well. And also probably your friend or your family member, they may bring some sense into you. Maybe you're thinking and overwhelming yourself. And sometimes that person says, hey, it's not that serious. You're okay. You're doing fine. It's not as bad as you think. You're actually doing great. And you're like, oh my God, I was really bugging there. I was really in my head a bit. I just needed that person to snap me out of it. Kind of like that. So I'm hearing for some of you, going out and about is a good way for you to release and let go and just kind of move stagnant energy and kind of be in a new space and atmosphere to kind of bring in good things, bring in clarity, bring in balance, bring in some just movement. Okay, movement is very powerful for clearing energy. So some of you need to move. The last card here we have is the Six of Cups. So whatever it is that a lot of us are going through, it could be related to the past. I feel like this is like a running theme for the past month. Like anything that people have been putting in a back burner, it's coming up. I'm also hearing that you're going to be around an old friend or someone you have not hung out for a while. And it's going to bring back good memories. You're going to be like, oh my God, I miss hanging out with you. I don't know why I stayed home all this time. It's really nice hanging out with you. So you may be hanging out with an old friend or a family member or someone that you just have not seen in a hot minute. And they're going to remind you, oh my God, people are not that bad. I actually like people. Not all people, but some people. And this is okay. So I'm just kind of putting a lighthearted tone to it because I get it. But this is something that's going to happen for some of you. So if you haven't gone out in a bit and there is some friends you want to hang out with, hang out one of these days this week. And I promise you, a lot of you are going to be feeling a lot better. It's just going to bring you into a good energy and a good moment, and also kind of help you get more sense of just like control and just understanding that things are going okay, that you are okay, that everything's going to be fine. So let's get on to our animal messages. Whoa, I didn't do much and it already came out. So the first animal guide that wants to speak is Tiger. And Tiger says, you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you are capable of doing so. Yes, some of you are being called to lead. Maybe, like I said, with this 10 of Pentacles and this Emperor card, is also talking about leading. Maybe you're supposed to be an example for others. Maybe you're being called to step into a role. Maybe you're feeling a little scared about this role. Some of you may be feeling called to do something and you're just a little afraid. You're like, oh my God, that means I have to put myself out there and I have to kind of be in this leadership role and gain that control back and believe in myself and step into this energy of 10 of Pentacles, you know? So whatever it is that you're being called to do, do it. And this week it's going to be a strong call. Tiger is going to be roaring in your ear and saying, listen, we need to do this thing. Whatever that is, it pertains differently from person to person, but whatever you're feeling called to do this week, do not ignore it. Literally, you got like two symbologies of tigers. So some of you may be Leos, some of you may have fire signs. You may be, again, we're going into this, I think very soon we're going into Aries. So I feel like Tigress or Tiger is really talking to you. That may be an animal guide around you, or you're connected to cats, whatever it is. But Tiger wants you to know that you're being called to do stuff this weekend, to listen to that feeling, that gut feeling. There's a reason. It's supposed to lead you somewhere. Let's see what's the next card. Wow, cards are flying out. All right, the next card is Gorilla. So Gorilla Guide wants to say, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially family members. What did I say? You need to be around some family members. Some of you need to hear some people out. Clearly, like I mentioned, somebody from the past. This does not only have to be actual family members. It could be someone from the past. So there's clearly, you need to be out and about. There's something going on. You may be called to hang out with friends. You may be called to have a phone call. Again, some people don't want to go out. Whatever it is, listen to that inner knowing. If your inner knowing saying, hey, maybe I should visit my friend, or hey, maybe I should have this call with this person, it may help you in some way. You may need to hear something, that conversation, or they may give you something that you really needed in that moment. Or you may say something to them that really helps them. Therefore, it's like a reciprocation. It also helps you. Whatever it is, listen to it. There's clearly, you're being called to be around certain people. There's a reason why. Okay, let's see the next and last message for wow, like the energy is really intense. And the last one is a doggy. So the doggy animal guide wants to speak, and it says, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So remember, I told you some of you are tug of warring with other people. So maybe you need to acknowledge that. Maybe there is someone in your life that is taking too much of your energy, and you need to acknowledge that. Remember, I said you may need to tell somebody your truth. Let them know what's going on. Let them know how to call back your power. So there could be somebody around you that you need to express some things to, and this is probably why you're feeling called to approach this person. And this may help you tremendously. This could be a parental figure, calling back your energy and power back from that, you know. So this is all happening for a reason. Clearly, some of you are misplacing your energy elsewhere and you need to shift it and move it around. And Spirit's telling you, hey, let's start doing some things. Let's start being approaching certain people and letting them know our truth, calling back our power back. Maybe some of you have to have a real talk with somebody in your family or friendship or connection, whatever, that you need to let them know your truth. And that could really, that moment, although it may be scary, could really help you more than you realize. It may be they needed to hear that. That could help them too. Who knows? But that's what I'm hearing for the messages this week. There's a lot going on. I feel like a lot of us are going to be bumping into people from the past, maybe even emotions from the past, being around others, calling back our power and energy, and knowing that we're strong, that we got this. Whatever happens this week, it is meant to happen for a reason. I'm really nosy, so please comment below if any of this happens to you. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Please like this video, it really helps me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.